What's up, everybody? It's KidSmoove. This is another Apples and Oranges video, and this video is gonna be a little bit different. I kind of want to share with you guys a strange dream that I had, like strange dream. I usually don't take much from my dreams and whatnot, and what I see there, but I woke up crying from this dream, and it was just weird because I don't like, you know what I mean, I'm not somebody just wake up and just like cry for no reason, you know what I mean, but like, I woke up crying from this dream, and when I realized I was awake, I didn't understand why I was crying for. But I had a dream. It felt extremely real, and the dream, it was actually about Tupac, but maybe the dream wasn't really about Tupac. He just happened to be in the dream. And me and my friends, we were all on an island. I don't know if it was a vacation or something, but we were all on the island and we're just hanging out. There's like a function going on, like a party, and there's drinks. There's I don't know if it was a hotel or just what you call those things, I don't want to say a cruise or anything, just but like rooms and like hotel like, and everything was just beautiful. The water, the drinks, the women, but it was just crazy, and we were just like man, this is good. But the crazy thing, the host was Tupac. It was his party, something that he was throwing for everybody and making sure everybody's okay, and greeting them and just, you know, taking pictures. And everybody in the dream seemed like, all right, it's like, just seemed like it's normal. It's like, you know, it's another celebrity or anything like that, but you know, they're not losing their mind. They're like, oh my god, Tupac, you're alive, you know what I mean? But the people that were with me, we're all just looking and we're like, yo, we're like, holy shit, like that's like, we're like, that's Pac, that is, wow, like, and we were just like stunned, and we were just looking. It's like we didn't say anything to him. We were just looking, and just his mannerisms, him speaking and whatnot, and smiling and whatnot, and we're just like in a daze. We're just like, wow, and we didn't want to leave. We had a bunch of stuff to do, but one of my boys was like, yo, let's get out of here, let's go to the club and whatnot, and we left. But we left the spot that he was at, gone to some clubs, got some drinks and whatnot, sat there, chilled, went back to the spot Tupac was in. Like, everybody's talking, it's just like, it's not real, but it's real. But we're talking amongst ourselves, and we're just sitting there staring with amazement. And it was just weird because it's like we had to go, like we couldn't, it wasn't like a vacation that we were going to sit there and stay on like for the whole time, like for a week or something. It's like we were like on short time. So it was, we were all talking, everybody's trying to get a hold of him, and it was like, and then somebody, one of my boys was like, you know what, this ain't real, this is he's not here, this is like a hologram, or this is like we gonna snap back into reality, this is not real, we good, right? And so one of my boys, and I can't identify any of these people because in the dream these are like my best friends, but I couldn't recognize them in real life with my actual true best friend. So one of my friends go up to him to, like, you know, to give him a pat on the back or something like that, to like to acknowledge him, and his hand goes through him like a spirit, like it just goes through him. And I think the disappointment in my heart, I was like, oh shit. And I'm like, and then my other friend was like, went to go touch him, hand went right through him. He tried to touch his hand, nothing. And me, I was just looking, and I was just like, no, whatever, you know what I mean? So I walked up and I hugged Tupac. I hugged him, But when I hugged him, I didn't go through him. I hugged him, and I felt him. Like I felt him, and when that happened, 3 seconds like passed, and I was still holding on to him, warm blood, and he touching me back. I fucking cried, like bawled my freaking eyes out in this dream. It's like I'm freaking crying. I am crying my ass off in this dream while just hugging him and not letting go, crying my ass off. And then I wake up. I wake up, but when I'm waking up, but there's tears like pouring out of my eyes, and my girl looked at me. She was like, "Yo, what's wrong?" And I'm just like looking. I'm looking at her, but I'm not crying like in my butt. Tears is pouring down my eyes. I look at her. She looked at me. She was like, "What's wrong? You crying? You had a nightmare?" I was like, "Nah." I had a. You know what I mean? I was like, I don't want to explain the dream because I'm gonna sound, it's gonna sound stupid. I had a dream about Tupac and I woke up crying. You know what I mean? No, it was. I tried to explain it. I was like, hey, like, the most thing about the dream that kind of just touched me was like, my friends was trying to touch him, and their hands kept going through him, like, just right through him, as if he was a ghost. But when I did it, I got the contact. I got to hug him and hold him, and it's just like I didn't want to let go, and I just started fucking crying. And I tried to explain that to her, and when I was awake, I'm trying to explain the dream to her, and I couldn't stop crying there. I was like, why am I crying? I was like, I tell her, I'm like, I don't know why I'm crying, but I didn't know what that meant, because I didn't know if, like, when they were putting his hand through him, I was like, all right, this is a imagination, snap back to reality, you know what I mean? Or if this is a ghost, or if could I hug him because was I dead in the dream? I don't know, or was my love for him like that real to the point where I can connect. I didn't know what to make of it, but it was like the craziest dream. I've never had a dream like that, like, or a dream that made me feel a certain way. Waking up, like, where I'm like, damn, where I'm in a sad mood, or I'm in like, and I'm just like, but a dream that can affect me while, like, to have an impact on me when I'm awake. So it was the craziest thing. And I could not explain it. It's just like I didn't want to wake up from it, and I just don't know why. It's like once I realized, man, I'm hugging him after I just watched my friends touch him and go right through him like a ghost, but I'm hugging him and I can't let go. And I just did. It's like I just wanted to tell him, man. No, it was like I was crying and telling him, like, man, like, you know what I mean? I miss you. You're the greatest. Never met the man. Obviously, when Tupac was around, I was young. Like 7, 6 when he I was maybe 7 or 8 years old when he passed. But I can't explain it. I just thought I'd share that with you guys, and it was like one of the craziest dreams. But it just hit me in a certain way where I woke up, and it's just like, man, like I was like completely emotional. Never had a dream like that, and I don't know what it was that triggered in my mind for me to have a dream like that, but it touched me. I was sad, but I was trying to understand it. Don't understand it, but I think it was the first time I had a dream in relative to Tupac. It was the weirdest thing, and I woke up crying my ass off. But that was it. And I'm glad I'm able to explain the dream without bursting into tears like I was trying to do earlier today with my girl. But yeah, that was it.